think piercings are sexy. Like, that's what I think.
They can be. I think they can be. I think
I get like an erotic type of thing
so,
from them.
I was told that my nose piercing made me look like a bad girl. Matter of fact, I think you said that shit. Did you say that?
I don't think I said that, but I can see like the.
I think she said that.
I don't remember. I don't recall. That's what you're supposed to say. I don't recall saying
when
that.
I first got it, I think you did say that, and I was like, "How?" He was like, "I don't know. It just make you look like a bad girl." But when I sent you the picture, I had on a leather jacket.
Oh, okay.
So that probably added to it.
Looking real risky there.
Yes. I think you were the one who said that.
It could, maybe. I mean, it's kind of like daring, maybe. Like, you just not straight and narrow, good girl morally, you know.
How you get all that from a nose piercing?
That's what I'm saying. It's
a
they
stereotype?
say things. It is. I think it is stereotypical. Because, like, tongue rings, there's an automatic
assumption that people make.
or stereotype.
Yeah.
And it cannot be true, you know?
Right.
And even tattoos and, okay, even like, I like back piercings. I think they're super sexy, but it's also really risky because it's like, okay, if you have them, then you're willing to show them. And if I had them, I'm thinking like, yeah, low rise everything. Because what's the point of having them if I can't show them? And that's pretty less clothing is low rise, right? Yeah.
I mean, you still got clothes on if they low rise.
Yeah, but like things could slip out. That's the point of low rise.
Okay.
I
gotcha.
Inevitable. You gotta be aware of the clothing.
Okay.
And the way it moves.
Okay.
Don't be naive. But that's how you be asked out. Don't be asked out.
Because that can happen.
Yeah, don't. Yeah,
it can happen. Okay.
But your piercing does compliment your face. I mean, I think you chose a good one.
Thank you.
How'd you choose that side?
Oh, okay. So the lady asked me whether I wanted Tupac or Dennis Rodman, and I was like, "What?" And she was like, "The which side for your piercing? Tupac is on the left, and Dennis Rodman is on the right." And
I never noticed that.
My dimple is on my left. Well, my deep dimple is on my left side, so I was like the left.
So you chose that one.
The
Tupac side.
Tupac side.
Look at that.
So
shout out to Tupac and Dennis Rodman. Y'all up in tattoo and piercing parlors?
Yeah.
Routinely.
Yeah. I had never heard that before. What, my nose?
Yeah.
I'm going to tell you something. Like, getting it done didn't hurt as bad as I thought, but caring for it after, that shit hurt. That hurt. You have to be careful. Don't let it catch on nothing. Be careful with your hands around your nose. Yeah, nah, it hurt.
I clean my nose often, so I think that would be hard for me.
You have to be careful. Like, I clean mine with the Q-tip.
Okay, but that's good for you.
Because I was like, yeah, no. That it hurt.
Right, and if you don't, sometimes it can form like a keloid or something, and that can be more of a hassle to deal with. So.
Or if you keep catching it, that can do it too. And like I remember one time, I don't know what I did, but I did something, and it did get it wasn't a keloid. Well, I don't know what it was. It was like a little bump. And
on the outside?
Yeah, like right where the piercing is and a little bit on the outside. It was so painful. But tea tree oil.
It went down. Yeah, you can tell.
God for tea tree oil.
That's a good remedy for just like acne. She put me onto it. It actually really works. It's pretty good.
Yes, it's a lifesaver. It saved my life many times.
Oh man.
But yeah, no, I got rid of it, and then I was like, okay, we're good.
You're good.
So, yeah.
Well, do you think well, you know, like when you with somebody and you share things about each other because y'all are learning about the past and how to be together in each other's future. Do you tell your new person about your old people? Or like, should you?
I have in the past. I'm gonna say that it's something that I'm going to be very careful with going forward.
Why?
Because some people will take the trauma that you've been through and use it against you. So
I've heard that before.
It definitely happens. And they will say like, well, at least I didn't, yada yada yada, or and I don't need reminders of the shit that I've been through. Believe me, I remember it vividly. So I just it's like and then some guys get off on comparing themselves to other guys, and it's like,
well, some people do too.
Yeah,
but yeah,
I don't like that.
Okay, so you've had it in like I guess like a negative kind of sense, where like the person uses it instead of being like, oh, I know they've been through this, I'm not gonna do that.
And another thing, you can get information from somebody about their past, and that information is very biased. Remember that you may not be getting the whole full story. So, for that matter, when people are giving you the 411 on the past, take that with a grain of salt. Listen, you know what I'm saying, but know that you ain't getting the whole you ain't getting the whole story.
I mean, but that's kind of hard to decipher if this is a new person. So you have to explain how maybe like a person can recognize that what they're saying may not be the truth.
I said, listen, but take everything they say with a grain of salt. Meaning, still be skeptical. Damn it, you just can't take what they saying and just run with it. Like, oh, that's what happened. Hell no. Because they may not be giving you everything. People will give you half the damn story, one-sided.
I think
and leave out every fucking thing that they did. Or they'll make up stuff. People lie too. You know that?
Yes, I know people lie.
Oh, okay.
But that's what I'm saying. You have to, like, how do you know that they're lying if they're a new person? I think you gotta match. Yes, listen to match the words with the actions, you know? If they say, yo, I used to be a painter. I used to paint all the time, sell paintings, yada, yada, yada. But you ain't picked up no brush. You can't even paint my toenails correctly. It's a problem. You might be lying.
Yeah.
Right. So it's not just listening. You gotta be watching and matching the actions, their actions with their words.
Well, true that. But I'm also saying, I'm saying, just based upon the information that they gave you about what happened with the person from the past.
Mm-hmm.
You see what I'm saying? I'm just saying, like, when they're giving you those stories, when they're telling you this, that, and the third, you listen. You take that in. Mm-hmm. Cause I promise you gonna get some more what you say, some actions. Yeah, it's coming back.
Actions and details about how this stuff played out, transpired, their role in it, and how they chose to, go about after.
Yeah.
That ultimately led you to them or whatever.
Yeah. I hate that, like, for me it's negatively, like it didn't, well, I don't even want to say it wasn't even super negative. I think it was just I didn't want to hear that. I didn't want to hear. I didn't want. I don't really like revisiting some of the stuff from my past anyway.
Mm-hmm.
So I didn't want to. I didn't want to hear that.
Okay. And that's understandable. That's completely
And I
understandable.
don't ask.
You don't ask the other people about their past mates or none of that.
Nope.
That's real notable and like confident, I think, because I see it two ways. Well, three ways is including the one that you introduced. Like if you're talking to somebody about their past mates, it could be to learn what they have been through, to know like how hard it may be to love them, or how easy they are with trusting,
But don't they come up like organically without us having to go into like a a conversation specifically on your past relationship per se?
It could.
Like, I would rather take something like that on a case by case basis. Like, let me ask you, well, why? Because I will ask you, like, if there's an issue or if there's like a misunderstanding of some sort. I'm gonna ask you, like, why this bothers you, or why whatever. So then I guess I'm only talking about past relationships to a certain extent.
Yeah, because you notice how it's like either way you still gonna go into
I'm gonna hear something, but it's like I don't need deep details. I kind of just need like, well, it's because of this, and whatever that specific scenario is, and it's like, okay, I understand, and or I don't. That don't make sense, or I ain't gonna say that, but I started saying something, but okay.
Well, that's the thing. Okay, like I see it like you could use it to try to help the person, like learn them better.
Mm-hmm.
Know what you done been through, to know where I could fit in, how far you are. We're being this. Basically, like how I'm gonna be dealing with you. I need to know how I'm gonna be dealing with you based off of what you've been through.
That's understandable. I think with time, you may be able to get that out of me. Maybe. But as far as like me trying to get that out of another person,
It's not important to you. And
it's important if it's important.
I mean, like, okay. Well, if you notice that they make it important, so it's like,
yeah.
I guess if you see that they have some,
it's gonna have to be. It's a source of a problem. What's the source of a problem? Whatever the issue is. In order for it to be important to me,
okay,
it's gonna have to be a problem. Is what I'm saying.
Oh, okay. I got it. I was gonna say, what if they just happy go lucky with this? Because it could be like what if they're not over something, you know? All right, that's
what
not.
What if they're not? No. What if? What if they're not over? What?
What if they're like, let's just say like they used to like going to this place. They like going to this place, right? Because the place is nice, but they used to go with a person, but they like the place, So they're not over the place because every time they're there, they're like experiencing the times that they had with the person,
Okay.
So they like going to the place,
and
it's not a problem for them. So would you continue
to go there?
Right, but every time they go there that they're thinking about their past life with there. It's a problem now.
It's
not a problem for them.
It's a problem for me?
Yes, bitch. It's a problem.
It wouldn't be a problem for me.
So every time he go there, he thinking about somebody else. That's okay.
So he's told me that he's thinking about somebody else while he's there.
No, it's just kind of like, yeah, I love going here. I used to go here all the time. Yeah, me and my soul used to go here, whatever. But I loved it. We had a great time. I always had fun when I came.
And that's
exactly what he said.
And I have a problem with that?
You don't?
I have no problem with that at all.
I'm shocked.
Like that.
But that's good. But I mean, I would have a problem. Me. It could be my overthought of it.
He's not there with her. He's there with me. So it's on me to make this a pleasant experience so that he don't think about her. He think about me while we there.
Okay. He has built-in experiences there. They hit him every time they come.
Totally aware of that. Okay.
It's hard.
But that's just not going. If he's not still in contact with this person, going there with this person, why am I worried about that?
I see it as them not being over them, because it's like you're constantly associating.
You not no, because we didn't say that. We said this. He's constantly associating that place with that person. Okay, that's one thing. That's one thing. Like that's not.
I guess
that's not. It would have to be that plus some more shit in order for me to be like.
Right, for it to be a real problem.
Yeah, but other than that, I don't care if he been there with his whole family, grandma and her. That's fine. He's going with me now, so we going. We're gonna have a good time, and that's it. That's it.
That's very mature of you.
I mean, you gotta let go of the shit that you don't have control over, and I don't have control over who he was with before me. So that's not gonna be. I can't control his memories. I have them too, but
I'm at like a 60-40 for it being like important, because I do want to know the things that you've been through, and I want to feel like I can be able to express that wholly.
Can I tell you something? I don't think you should know. Just based off of this little this last scenario.
Well, this is why I do want to know, because I want to know, and maybe this is just me. I don't want to go nowhere where you have been, and that could be me. Wow. I don't really care, because it's a natural. And I've been like this since I was like 13. Like,
wow,
it's a no, because you cannot help but to. That's just how the brain works, darling.
I mean, yes and no, because it don't work like that for everybody. Like,
you some compare. People, it's natural. It's very much natural.
Okay, so I've been to,
But on the contrary, I also believe, like, if I've decided to pursue you wholeheartedly, it does not matter. Whatever you've been,
okay,
whoever or whatever, it doesn't matter, because this is the new you. This is me now. This is you now, and we're going to proceed. So that's why it's like 60-40. It's not half, but more 60% of me is like, your past don't matter, your who don't matter. 40% of me is like, I want to know, because part of me is going to actively try to,
I got a question though. So I've been on a few dates to places, and it was the same place that I've been on a date with somebody else. I did not compare the experiences, so I'm trying to figure out where you get that from.
You didn't compare the experiences?
No.
Maybe you didn't know you was comparing the experiences.
I did not compare them.
Okay, well, you didn't compare them. Doesn't mean it can't happen. Doesn't mean it can't happen at every place that you decide to take this person that you have taken this other person. You've been here before, so it's automatically gonna come back. Even when it's like, oh, when I was here last time, I ate this. It all, you see it. This is why we actively avoid going places when we have bad experiences too.
I'm gonna tell you something, friend. I don't think that's the way it hits all brains, though. Honestly, I think for some people, yes, and maybe if there's like more sentimental value, then okay, yeah, I could see it. But everybody, I don't think so. And then, well, I ain't gonna say that. I ain't gonna say that. Start to say something. I ain't gonna say that.
Well, I say it like this. Example, you visit.
I'll say for people Vegas who are more emotionally closed off, they probably don't really see it that way. Yeah.
Like if this date never meant nothing in the first place, type of thing.
Not necessarily. Not necessarily. Just people who are emotionally closed off. At that time. I'll say it like that.
We'll have to see. Because we'll just have to see.
Okay.
But I think it's important to like learn somebody, you know.
Learning people is one thing, but be careful who you share some of your innermost experiences with, is what I'm gonna say.
Well, if you keep a person like if you're too emotionally closed off, and you keep a person at a bay too much, then they may just start popping up on you or popping up in places that you don't want them to. So it's like you can try to avoid talking about this stuff, but you can only be closed off so long before other actions start to pop up.
I'm gonna say this. I don't think that it's a good idea to pop up on people.
Sometimes you need answers.
This is true. This is true. But
don't get them if.
But there's a but. Don't put yourself through that. Go with your gut. and you probably right. Or do a quiet pop-up. Pop up and get the information that you need. By? Yeah, get the information that you need, and once you see it with your own eyes, you make your decision and go on about your business. But
do you pop up?
I don't now.
You don't now. Have you ever? Was that a part of your life?
It was, yeah.
It was? Why? Why was popping up okay for you at that moment?
Because of what you said. I was not getting the answers. And I wasn't stupid. But I also, for whatever reason, felt like I needed like concrete information, which
what is it about proof that be like, yeah, if I have proof, I'm gonna walk away.
And you still don't. On top of the fact that motherfucker will deny the proof that you have to your fucking face.
Your eyes ain't see that.
That ain't what that was. What are you talking about? See, that shit right there is what brings the rage. Because you be like, I'm not fucking stupid. Don't play me like I'm stupid.
I think when you give them the opportunity to explain, you already You're already going down the wrong path because it's like at a certain point you do know, and you just want to like hear it to see if it match. You hope it don't, but it does.
Or you just want to see if this person gonna like fess up and tell you the truth. And
right, because you know when people pop up, they don't just like pop up and leave. They pop up and confront. Like, don't. What's up with that? They don't just. Oh shit! It's like they go hand in hand. Pop up, and I already ain't supposed to be here. Yes. Now I'm gonna really let you know I'm here.
Yeah, no, it's all type of static now. It's the situation is going to go left. Like this is not gonna be a pleasant situation.
Why does the pop up person feel they're in the right? They're in the right, honey.
Baby, you can't tell me I was wrong still.
Let me tell y'all something, friend. Okay, I have popped up before, but all of my pop-ups were welcomed. There's a difference between pop-up surprise, pop-up, oh, they cool, pop-up, what the fuck going on?
I was definitely a what the fuck is going on type of girl. Every motherfucking time, I guarantee you, baby, I was coming with all the fucking energy, best friend in tow. Like...
I was there for support.
Yeah.
Because I cared. All right, so. Yes, my pop-ups that ended a little. I was with her. We were there on her behalf. But it was okay because, like she said, I couldn't blame her because you want answers. And at that point, when someone who holds the truth isn't willing to reveal it, you do what you need to do. Your emotions take over you, and you do what you need to do to get the answers you need. And that's what happened.
And you know, I can laugh about it now because it's like
because it ended in a favorable like outcome. That's why we laugh.
Yeah. Kinda. Yeah, I mean, yeah, but it's like I laugh about it now because it's like I ain't doing that shit now. I don't think even with me caring about somebody else, it's still like okay. If you ain't telling me the truth, I don't feel like you telling me the truth, and you ain't telling me the truth.
Well, yeah.
And I'm just not making all that fucking. I tell you what.
It just depends on how emotionally invested
True.
she is.
True
or
that.
Anybody, I think.
True that. But I also think like it's the noise part. It was all the noise that I made like after. You know? I ain't doing all that. I still might drive by, and a drive by, so you know, just to peek and see, and see if my inklings are right. I might still do that because I'm a curious person and I be wanting to know. But as far as like the confrontation part, I ain't doing that. I no longer
at this point.
That took a lot of energy out of me. As a young woman to be doing all that. I'm not doing that now.
And you know what? When you younger, sometimes you feel like the world is in front of you, which it is. Which you feel like, oh, can't shit happen to you. Which leads you to make decisions that...
You don't think about the consequences of some of your decisions.
And you just keep going.
And how it could negatively affect you and the other people around you. You just out there just being wild and doing shit because you mad. And I just want to tell you,
go home.
Yeah, go home. Shit gets real. Shit gets real. You know, luckily I don't have any just like super bad experiences. You know what I'm saying? But yeah.
Popping up is something that I don't think. Well, fuck it. You gonna do it if you want to. All of my pop-ups, I've had people pop up on me. It did not turn out the best way. But like I said earlier, if it had not turned out favorable, then I couldn't laugh about it, because I would be probably brain messed up, going through some other things because of whatever happened. But I was safe, and let me tell you something. If you get popped up on, learn how to talk. You need to learn how to communicate, because
de-escalate.
Yes, thank you, friend. You need to learn how to de-escalate, because even though people see things with their eyes, everything they see is not the same. So you may have to de-escalate and explain what someone has seen for your safety. For your safety and theirs. Remember, because it's like, you a person too. You can't just, they are rolling up on you, which is not smart. Don't pop up on people. Just don't do it, ultimately. But so that's why you need to de-escalate it for everyone's safety. Yes. All the parties.
Yeah, especially you yourself and that other party that was also surprised by the pop-up. That I could see as a person who was the pop-upper, I could see how stressful it has to be for that other party.
Yeah,
who don't know what the fuck that's going on.
Oblivious.
And it's no telling what person in the middle is telling that other person, and they ain't got all the information.
They don't deserve that drama, that unexpected.
No, unless they involve themselves after finding out. No, they don't.
No, because hold on. Cheaters was the ultimate pop-up show. And y'all, for those of you who don't know,
what?
A lot of the the episodes I saw, some of the people were like dating for months, so they felt like, you're my person also. So they were popping off at the pop-upper. So they felt justified, like, yeah, this is mine.
So let me give y'all let me give them a word of advice. Stay
out of it. Act like you don't know nothing. Just be like, what?
I mean,
don't do that either.
Essentially, they really don't. But my thing is,
I don't do that.
If you see that a person is already upset with this other person, I don't think me personally, I don't think it's a good idea to like come at them, because they're already pissed, and you just ask it. You asking for a fight. You want to fight. You want to fight too now. So you just giving them a target. Now it's y'all two, and stupid over here is just he or she is thinking of a lie.
Take a neutral stance. Take a neutral stance in it all.
Stay out of it.
Because it's like, stay out of it.
Yeah, really, honestly, that shit ain't got nothing to do with you. That's between them. Now, do you have an issue with the other person if you didn't know about the other person? Then, yeah. But you need to address that at another time. Stay out of that shit, because that person is already pissed off.
But sometimes people pop up because they can't let go, or because they're just kind of like in denial about situations.
Okay.
So at that point, it's like, I've ended this with you and I've started my life somewhere else. You need to leave us alone.
Your ass needs to still stay out of it. Because again, this person has an issue.
It could be like, hey, I told you this, and I told you I'm only dealing with you. Now it seems like you don't want to deal with me. I'm not dealing with them.
I'm gonna be honest. If I'm put in a situation where your ex is steady harassing both of us,
You gonna leave him alone anyway?
hell yeah, I'm gonna leave his ass alone. I'm not finna be on Snap. I'm not finna be on First 48. I'm not finna be on none of them fucking shows on the ID channel. Cause this motherfucker can't let go. No, I am not finna be the victim. I'm finna get my ass the fuck out the way because you picked this crazy ass bitch and I said it. And I ain't got shit to do with shit. This ain't my ministry. I'm finna go.
I think that's very wise. I think that's very wise.
I think that's a damn choice people should make. Because if you know you fucking with crazy, then okay. All right.
Yes, to a certain extent, it is kind of like, well, they're gonna kill you too.
You gonna put yourself in the line of danger for what? Because if this man or woman can't protect you, then what the fuck? Or you gonna get yourself in a situation where you gotta make decisions between you and you living or dying, and you gotta do something to this other person. Well, you ain't gotta be a part of none of that shit and end up getting yourself in trouble. So no, I ain't doing that.
So if you find yourself getting popped up on, have an exit plan. If you feel like you need to pop up on somebody, have an exit plan.
If you find yourself, well, before you find yourself in a situation to be popped up on, stop what the fuck you doing to be popped up on.
It could be not, hold on, they could not be doing that. They could be the person's insecurity that makes them feel like they have to see what the person is doing instead of believe what the person is doing.
Then get a restraining order.
Ooh, you need probable cause for that too. And you need proof for that. I'm just saying.
Well then, you know what the fuck you need to do? Get the document. Get
the documents.
I'm a fucking. That is a habit. That is something that reoccurs. So this person ain't just bluffing. Am I right or am I right?
No, you're right. And it's kind of scary in a way because they're stalking you, low key.
Well, that is true.
They're stalking you, especially if you catch them outside your house. Oh. And they didn't even tell you. Okay, like you talk to them later, and it's like I seen you, but they didn't say shit. You was by my house.
Okay, well, in my own defense, at least I did tell them when I did pop up and I was there. I was watching. Look, man, I'm gonna tell you something.
That's some mind control shit right there.
What you mean?
I ain't mad at you. I'm just like,
what you mean?
Because that's just like, don't fuck up. I'm watching you. Like, yeah, I know what you're doing.
I watched. Okay.
To know, I wouldn't tell you that I watched. I'm just gonna be watching. That's crazy. Oh. Like I just said.
Well, see.
Don't fucking pop up on nobody, okay? It's shit there that you don't want to see. If you're gonna be surprised, if you want to surprise someone and be thoughtful and be sweet, and do a little bit more research. Study them a couple more weeks before you want to, join their schedule or surprise them. That's my advice.
Nina ain't on board. I'm gonna tell you this. I ain't gonna tell you not to pop up. Because popping up may actually get you the answer that you need. But what I'm saying is, the static that comes with popping up, like if you can't control your emotions, I don't recommend it for you.
Right.
If you're
too emotionally invested,
I don't recommend it for you. I don't recommend it for you. I feel like if you that emotionally invested, go with your gut. You You know, you already know. You already know.
If what, like, yeah, if you feel like something may be off, it probably is. And that's...
It's off. It's either off with them or it's off with you. Either way it go, not a good situation. Abort mission. Going on about your business. Heal.
Ask too. Like, I always just ask someone, hey, how do you feel about surprises and pop-ups? Be direct. Be direct.
Depending on, this is the thing though, because I'm gonna be honest. If I'm doing something that is a surprise or is like sweet and it's a pop-up and I'm met with negativity because of that, I'm gonna feel away, and I'm also going to lose trust in you if it's innocent. Now, if I know that I'm being I'm like searching for information, I ain't gonna feel no fucking way. I don't care what you say. Because I had a mission and damn it, I'm gonna get what the hell I need.
Touche.
So that's the way I feel about that. I just say, if you have something to hide, it's gonna come out in the light. It's gonna come out.
So that's why I feel like you don't have to pop up, because it's gonna come out.
See,
now you're like, bring the reality to me wholeheartedly, like bring it to my face right here. That's what you like.
That sounds good. But the reality is, girl, go somewhere with that.
You like deal with it
because
now.
you know goddamn well. No, Tom, girl, it sounds good, but we know
Well, check this out. Just how you said, oh, I need to deal with this reality. It could be like, because when you said, oh, if I pop up, it's innocent and it's not taken it's taken wrong. I felt it like maybe I'm just too considerate, because I'm like, well, I could be interrupting your day even though you didn't plan for this. It's nice and sweet to me, but you could maybe not feel like that, or you could not be comfortable with me yet to just invite me anytime, any day, any place, anywhere. You know, like whatever you got going on.
Well, there's context. You gotta know who the hell you dealing with too, to just want to pop up and do something sweet for them.
Right. So if you are just doing this, it's like, okay, and you get offended by it because I'm not ready to invite you into my world like that. It's like, okay, you got other issues too that are being exposed, really. And I need to be able to see this too. Like, okay, they may need more attention. You feel me? Than what I'm offering, or they just operate differently as a whole. Like, I definitely need to be more considerate or add them more. That could be a problem. Like, they're really pushy. They're really needy.
Who? The person who popping up?
Yes. You know, like my friend I had that popped up a lot. Kind of needy, kind of pushy. Like, you get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Okay, so it's like, oh, red flag. Like, okay, you don't even care how I'm reacting to this pop-up. You feel away. Like,
I don't even want to hear shit about a red flag when it comes to that situation.
Don't pop up on people, guys.
Yeah, now I get why you so heavy on not popping up. Okay, all right, and in that instance I agree, but yeah,
respect people's time, and if they are lying to you, respect the fact that they can't be honest with you, and move the fuck on.
Well, I'm not gonna respect the fact that somebody cannot be honest with me.
You can respect the fact that they're not dealing with their. You can respect the fact that they're not ready to deal with their. With their stuff. And that makes them lie.
Don't respect that.
You can respect it and move on. I respect that you're not there yet. I'm gonna go.
My respect is something that is gifted. That ain't a gift I'm fucking giving you. I don't respect that. I don't respect it. I'm not finna fuck with you, and this situation is done. You don't get any of my fuck. I don't like the fact that she using the word I respect that.
She don't like the word respect.
No,
but I'm using it as accept. You accept it.
Okay, that ain't the same thing. That ain't the same thing. I can accept the fact. I accept the fact that you ain't telling me the truth and you on some bullshit. Absolutely. And I'm finna go on the fuck on my way. Bye. Accept, yes. Respect, no. Because that's some bullshit. And I don't respect bullshit.
You can't respect the fact that someone's not there and, like, not somewhere in their life yet. Like, they're not ready to be honest with themselves or you.
No, I don't fucking respect that. If it's negatively affecting me, no.
Right. You just
I don't respect it. I don't respect it.
This is where you are.
I accept it, and I'm going on. No, I don't respect you.
So you look down on them because they can't be honest with you.
You want to know the truth?
I hear it already. You need to say it.
Okay.
And that's
don't make me say it.
Okay.
No, the fuck I don't. I don't respect them.
Okay.
They're a coward.
Okay. Shit.
Okay. All right.
You better come perfect over here.
No, you don't have to be perfect, but I'm definitely
not mistakes.
No, you can make mistakes, but certain shit that I'm not gonna tolerate.
I didn't say tolerate. I said you leaving. I didn't say stay. But you like, that's where you at. That's where you at.
Yeah, that's where you at, and I'm gonna,
Okay.
Anyway, good talk. So, know how to ruffle my damn feathers. So, this week's mental health topic, is focused on staying on track and focused when you're incorporating a new goal into your life or your lifestyle. So I feel like it's important to designate a specific time throughout your day or a lot of time to focus and practice whatever that new goal is. So whether it's you reading about it, you actually engaging in it yourself, or you just thinking about how to expand on it, you need to do that. That's a good way to stay on track. I also feel like giving it a name or like actually labeling it helps to instill it and make it real. So if you say, all right, this is the time that I'm finna work on my business, make sure you put a name to your business. Make sure you're seeing yourself as the producer or the creator or, whatever it is, to help identify and give real meaning to, that goal, so that you help instill it and make it real. I also feel like, you need to set reminders about that's a good one.
The goal. So if you're eating, if you're walking, if you're working, if you're doing any of your normal things, also try to envision and remind yourself like, hey, I'm about to be doing this. I'm going to be going to lunch meetings, or I'm going to be working out as a CEO versus what you're doing now. I'm going to be, sipping my coffee as a this or that, It just kind of helps to envision yourself. And ultimately, when you achieve that goal, it's like, man, it feels like you were here already. So it's not new to you. You're already kind of living in it, okay? I also feel like a good way to practice your goal every day is to tell other people about it, because that could challenge your overall knowledge about the topic or the goal, and it can help you expand on just your overall understanding on it.
I will say one thing about that. when you tell people, though, you want to tell the right people, because there are, you shouldn't share everything with all people, because everybody is not as encouraging. Some people are discouraging, and a lot of times when you're starting something new, you may have some doubts, you may be unsure about something, and you don't want to put anything negative on it, especially in the beginning. So you kind of want to like share it with people who you know, who you trust to be supportive and to give you reminders and kind of like help you. I do know, like, sometimes people say like your haters are your motivators. Well, you don't really want to like cloud something that you're trying to do that's new, or that you're really interested in, or that you're trying, with something negative. At least I don't recommend it.
Right.
Now, can you use some of that for fuel? I think later, once you kind of like
get more confident.
Yeah, you can use it for fuel later. But I think in the beginning, you do want to be selective about who.
That's a really good point, because you need to protect, the energy, and with it being so new, it is, important to just hone in on it positively. And once you do establish that confidence, you can challenge yourself, because when someone is throwing, what's that called, like an objection towards you, it would, expand your overall knowledge to combat, and convince them on why you believe what you believe, or why you know that you can achieve this goal and they didn't even know. So I think that that's important. So sometimes it, like you can, like Nene said, it can encourage you, but also being selective. And then overall, I think looking at the history of the goal, and in the past on who was able to achieve it, or how they went about learning about it, or even achieving the goal itself, is important, because it's just going to help your overall knowledge, as well as what's going on in the new age, in the new trends, because that's going to help like expand the knowledge in a variety of ways. And you can just like, I guess, have an endless goal, if that makes sense. You get it? So practicing those is a good way to incorporate new habits into our life, as well as breaking old habits, because we're focusing on the new ones. Okay?
And execute. Do it.
Yes.
Do it. You can do all of this planning, and you can talk all this stuff. Do it. You gotta follow through. You gotta push through. And you can do it.
No, it is important to see a new you.
Yeah.
Basically.
Yeah.
So yeah, have you seen anything new on TV?
Yeah. Well, no. Honestly, I've been watching the same shit.
They got any episodes?
So I watched Grownish, the finale. The finale for season 4, and it was really good.
You didn't tell me that.
I did. Well, now I'm about to tell you something else. So 6 of the cast members are not returning, or at least allegedly. And we're getting Junior added to the cast.
Yay, but what?
I'm gonna say this. People have mixed feelings, and I understand. But what I think,
one of them,
the show is based around. The show began because of Zoe. Okay.
Yes.
So it is expected for her to still be a part of the main cast. The other people who came in, we know them because of Zoe.
Right.
Everybody is going to split out. Well, if you watch the last episode, you'll know that everybody is going to split off into their own individual lives and do something. So we're not gonna. I mean, I didn't think about it before, but it do make sense because that's a lot of like extra for them to be
following everybody.
Yeah.
Oh, you mean like they need to keep them all in one place type of thing?
Well, yeah, because I mean, somebody's going here and I can't even say it because she ain't seen it. But people going different places. Yes. So we know that Zoe and Junior, and then so far we know two other characters. I'm not gonna say who
are staying.
Yes,
I would say Luca because he's working on this brand with Zoe, and
is he?
He's supposed to. Okay, well, I guess I'm gonna see. Well, I'm gonna guess Luca and. Oh no! Shit. All right, I don't know.
See, she don't know. I don't know. Okay, but yeah, so that was a surprise to me. That was a surprise to me. I'm excited about season 5, so I can't wait for that. And it's coming in the summer, so we don't even have to wait that long. Of course, it'll probably be like the end of summer. I always say summer, and it don't be the beginning, but okay. Yes, I'm excited about that. I watched Abbott Elementary. Came back on.
I did see that.
I really like that show.
It's funny.
I like it because it's funny, but they also hit topics even with the humor. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's really funny, but you still get, like, I don't want to say the seriousness of a topic. It's like
the importance of it.
Yeah.
Like I think the main point.
Yeah, I think importance is a better word. But yeah. So I enjoyed that this week, and then Snowfall was really good this week. I
got to catch that too. It's a lot going. You were right about the writing and the activity that's going on. It's a lot going on, and I'm lost. Like, in a way, like, I'm still baffled on like how they were able to pull off all these hits.
Okay.
And
where
this guy just came from. Yeah, there are missing pieces. That's why I said I'm kind of lost.
Well, I wouldn't call it lost. I think it's still like we still have. I think we're gonna get. We definitely gonna find out how he got the drop on everybody, cause.
Right. Exactly.
How the hell? It wasn't no trackers back then, was it?
Trackers?
Like, like the GPS you put on somebody's car?
I don't think so.
But, I mean, if you did have that, you got that from the feds. And I don't think...
Ooh, that would be interesting if that one guy, what's his name?
Kane.
If Kane is connected to the feds, that would be interesting. That would be real interesting. We gonna see.
But then he did well. I mean, he could have accused him of snitching and been a snitch.
But
I don't know.
But that wouldn't make sense because why would they shoot at Teddy? Like I said, we gonna see. I'm gonna see. It's getting too wild.
Well, yeah. I mean, but the FBI and the CIA ain't. Okay, it's a lot. It's a lot. So. We're going to keep watching.
I tell you one thing, though. I have been on this baby mama's team for a very long time. But this last episode, I don't trust her anymore. And we're just going to see. But
baby, you like to the party.
I may be. But I was with her because everyone was like, they didn't think that she belonged with him for other superficial reasons. Okay, but gotcha. But now I don't trust her character. No, so that's different.
It was just something that was off about it. It didn't have anything to do with that. Because you pick whoever you want to pick.
Right.
And on top of the fact that you got to realize that the fashion and the hair and everything was different back then. So, so the shit that hit back then ain't the same as what we see now. So, I'm not tripping over that. I think it was more so of where the fuck did she come from was my thing. Mm-hmm. And she's very involved. And I didn't like that.
Yeah.
And she just knows a little too much. I like it. I ain't like it. And the vibe like, is off.
Her mom was a con woman.
Yeah.
Okay.
Girl, yeah. Red flag. Something ain't right. Something right.
See, with that person, you would need to know her past. He need to ask her. He need to ask.
But she can lie.
That's when you maybe pop up.
She needs to pop up. Hell, she popped out and left for a minute. See,
anyway, all right. So
okay. So music. What you gonna listen to? You listen to anything new?
I like Amber Mark. I think you guys should go and listen to her. She does
well, she don't Love and Hip Hop.
R&B. No.
Okay.
No shade to the Love and Hip Hop people.
Okay.
Cardi B made it, but nah, she not. She's a singer and she has other like. Nah, she's a singer. She's versatile. She works with other artists that I've listened to. Mm-hmm. Amber Mark. Mm-hmm. I like her.
Okay.
What about you? What you been listening to?
I heard this song by Coco Jones. It's called Caliber. And if you don't know, she plays Hillary on the new Bel Air.
Oh, she's a singer?
Yeah.
I didn't know.
Yeah. That. Yeah. She has this song called Caliber. Mm-hmm. I've been listening to it. I really like that. I also been listening to a lot of Rex Life Raj. You know
Where you find him?
Okay, so I found him. I was listening to Blast, and you know how like it'll give you like other artists that you may be interested in.
Yeah,
he was one of them. So he's from California too, and
he got the same vibe.
Yeah, same vibe. I really like his music, so if you haven't listened to him, listen to him. And I also wanted to give a little shout out to August Alsina. I have not, you know how much I love him.
Yes.
Big
super fan.
Yes, I'm a big supporter of him, but I have not gave him no love on this platform. So I'm definitely gonna do that today. So if you have not, and listen, I hear the bullshit that people put around his name, but what you cannot say is that man is not talented, because he is.
Yeah.
So if you have not had a chance to go listen to his stuff, I recommend that you do, because he got some gems for real.
Yes, he does.
He got some gems for real. And shit, that's all. That's it for music anyway. And then of course, for last lines today.
Oh, what you got?
I got a little something from this right here. From No Easy Way Out, My Poetic Journey, which is my book. Again? Oh, of course.
It's a nice cover.
It is. I actually have 2 covers, y'all. So if you see this book with the same name and it's like a gate in the back. Mm-hmm. It's the same book, same body on the inside. It's just a different cover on the outside.
Gotcha.
But today I'm actually gonna read the whole poem because it's short. It's I guess one of my favorites. I hate to say favorites. I love all my poems, but it's one of the ones I like. I guess a little bit.
Oh, good.
Be inspired like the fire that's in you. Break through generational curses and burdens and persons that drain your positive energy and put your peace in jeopardy. Inspiration is a situation you have to protect, because when inspired, you can acquire your wildest dreams and reach the most extreme of your goals. So don't fold. believe in yourself, and aspire to inspire. Let's light our fires.
Nice.
So, just a little spark of inspiration for you guys to stay motivated on whatever it is that you're trying to do, big or small, no matter what.
Yeah, and that actually reflected exactly what you said earlier about when you're inspired, you need to protect that space.
Mm-hmm.
You know, kind of be careful with your words and who you tell, because it's a pivotal moment where you're about to, propel into a whole different new space.
Yes.
So that was perfect.
Speak positivity. Speak positivity.
That was great. I like
Yes.
that. That's good. That was a good poem.
You done read it.
I have, but it's like,
She better than read it.
yes, but it's like it doesn't.
She read it.
At any point in life, it can hit and it'll be like good. It's like it's perfect. So you did a really good job there.
Thanks, friend.
So thank you guys for joining us on episode 13 of the First Grade Podcast. We will definitely be back next week.
Yes.
And make sure that you guys are too. Okay.
Yes. Make sure you follow, subscribe. We are on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, TikTok. Finally got some stuff on TikTok. So make sure that you guys listen and follow and watch on all of our platforms.
We'll see you guys
next time. Bye.